So I've been told people think it's cool when you combine Ceruledge EX and Archaludon EX. So, let's find out.
At the pace when I'm running, I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all heard that right. We are combining Ceruledge EX with its Abysmal Flames attack with Archaludon EX and its Metal Defender attack doing 220 damage. Now, we've played 3 games so far. We have won 2 and we've lost 1, and they've all been fairly interesting matchups. We are running a total of 18 energy. The A spec in this deck is Legacy Energy, which is actually really interesting when you play it on Archaludon, even if you do play it on Ceruledge EX, but we haven't played it to Ceruledge EX yet. And we do run a lot of Luminous Energy in our draw engine. We are using the new Revavroom with the Rumbling Engine ability. And just remember, Rumbling Engine, it's discarding an energy card, not a basic energy card, so we can discard the Jet Energies and the Luminous Energy to help us draw cards. But other than that, it's not too different than your standard Ceruledge EX deck, and it's been a lot of fun. Munkidori, of course, has been coming in clutch when it comes to manipulating damage off of our Archaludon and onto like a Zashian to take a bigger knockout, or just in general allowing us to manipulate damage to take bigger knockouts like against Dragapult EX, Charizard, Goldango. But anyway, let's not waste another second. Let's get into some games and see how it plays. All right, here we are going first, and we have an abysmal start, bro. I can't describe to you how bad this start is. But let's go ahead and check our deck real quick, see why we didn't get a Nest Ball, an Ultra Ball. We got Squawkabilly and Carmine, and we just can't use them. We have almost all energy in our hand. I am shooketh, to say the least. But good thing is we do have Duraludon to go into next turn, or excuse me, not go into, we have Duraludon to KO the Budew in the active if they do play Buddy Buddy Poffin here for Budew. And no, they're just going to Iono us. I like it. That means they're not playing Arven, so hopefully they're just going to try to high roll into a TM Evo here. And we do get still no Ultra Ball. Why is that? That is so goofy. Okay, well, yeah, our opponent does get the Budew, Fezandipiti. They do pop Buddy Buddy Poffin and they grab 2 Duskulls. All right. And they just pass. So yeah, they knew going into Budew here was not a good call. But we're going to go ahead and play down the Jamming Tower. And we only have, 1 Metal Energy in the discard and no way to put more in there. And I don't want a Nest Ball here for Squawkabilly because that's kind of a waste. Actually, you know what? We can attack with the Dreepy. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and play Nest Ball. And I kind of want another Munkidori here to manipulate more damage, right? I know we have Munkidori in hand, so I could have grabbed something else. But let's go ahead, attach energy here for turn. We'll evolve in the Archaludon in the active. And we can at least Assembly Alloy this 1 energy to the Archaludon and take a knockout. So we are taking the first prize here, which is absolutely crucial in this matchup because we do know they can manipulate a lot of damage in the later game with the Dusclops and the Dusknoir and still all we get's a Nest Ball. Our opponent starts out with a Flip the Script after promoting into the Dreepy, and now I wonder if we're going to see an Iono come our way. No, we do see a Night Stretcher. They get back the Dreepy. They attach Sparkling Crystal to the Dreepy on the bench, attach Fire Energy to the active, and they Iono us. I'm actually okay with that Iono. If we can get a Professor's Research here with a bunch of energy, I'll be happy. That's exactly what we get, man. We get a Revavroom and we get a Professor's Research, and our opponent, oh yeah, okay, they get rid of the Jamming Tower with Artisan, and now next turn, I think we're just going to evolve into Revavroom. We can attach the Luminous Energy to the Munkidori, Ultra Ball for Ceruledge, and then Professor's Research. I think that's the most reasonable thing for us to do. Our opponent does play Rescue Board, and they retreat into Budew, so now we're no longer going to play the Ultra Ball here, which I guess is fine. You know, we have our draw engine and we have Professor's Research, so no Nest Ball. Ooh, all right. We can play Artisan here, and I might play Artisan to grab another Charcadet just in case they do try to knock this other one out. Do I want to grab a Munkidori? No, I think we'll be fine. I think we can discard enough energy here that we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and attach Luminous Energy here to the Munkidori for damage manipulation later, and we'll go ahead and Professor Research away the hand, and we get Legacy Energy. That is exactly what I was looking for, and Squawkabilly. All right, I don't think we need to do anything else other than just attack. Yeah, that's great. And then we can attach Legacy Energy to one of the Charcadets on the bench and then use it for Ceruledge EX. And boom, baby, look at that. Ceruledge EX off the prizes. Now, I think Dragapult does run something goofy like 3 Ionos, maybe 3 or 4, I don't know, so we'll see. Our opponent does flip the script, and they attach a Psychic Energy to the active, and they evolve into the Dusclops, and I mean, they've only got 3 cards in hand, so I'm curious, do they have a supporter to... Okay, yep, there they go, they've got Arven. Now, I wonder if they have Ultra Ball or Rare Candy. No, they've got Rare Candy and TM Devo. Well, TM Devo is not going to help you out a whole hell of a lot here. No, they just had the Dragapult EX in hand, so that must have been the best flip the script you could have ever asked for. Now here's what sucks. If they Curse Blast to the Munkidori, they can put all 6 damage onto that bad boy. No! Oh, okay, so it looks like they're just going to Curse Blast onto the Charcadet here, give us 1 prize. Man, I totally thought they were going to go for a little Munkidori combo, right? Put 50 damage onto Munkidori and then put 60 on Munkidori as well with Phantom Dive, right? That way Munkidori's gone, you got 200 damage. We're not manipulating any damage at that point, but... I mean, sure. Ah, okay, so they're spreading it out. That makes sense. All right, well, they are taking 1 prize here, so what we can do is I can get another Duraludon down, which I don't think is a bad idea. So let's start with this. We'll go ahead and evolve into the Ceruledge EX on the bench. I'm going to attach Legacy Energy to the Ceruledge. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And how much energy we have in the discard? Only 1? Oh! We need to start getting some energy in the discard, dude. That's not good. You know what? Yeah, okay. I'm going to grab another Duraludon here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to grab Duraludon. I'm not going to grab Fezandipiti. That's just an easy KO for them. So we're going to go ahead and play down the Duraludon, and then probably just Carmine here, if anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just Carmine away the hand, and we do get some energy here, which I am very, very happy about. So let's go discard a Jet Energy. We'll grab 2 more energy here, and now Revavroom. I believe we can Revavroom here and get more energy into the discard, so let's go ahead and Rumbling Engine away. I think we're just going to Rumble Engine. No, you know what, I'll keep that in my hand. We'll do a Fire Energy just because we have more copies of that, and we do get another Professor's Research. Okay. Ooh, so I think we ought to Munkidori here. We're going to do 220 damage to the active Dragapult, which only leaves 100 energy, so let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll just pile on some damage here to... Actually, you know what? I should have put it on the Fezandipiti. I just thought about that, but... Ah, well, no big deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and just 220 damage to Dragapult EX. Now, next turn, they are going to be able to KO the Munkidori if they pop the Duskull, right? Pop Dusclops, then Phantom Dive, that 60 damage on the Munkidori. And, I mean, they are KOing Archaludon, so let's see what they make happen. They do play Crispin, and, I mean, they've got 4 cards in their hand. One of them's an energy, so 3. What else do they have here? Do they have Countercatcher or something to Countercatcher up Ceruledge or Duraludon and take... I don't think they do. No, they just retreat the Dragapult EX into Dreepy. Okay. All right, now how can we bypass this? They go ahead and play Artisan, but they fail the Artisan. And our opponent just concedes. Okay, yeah, they just couldn't get another Dreepy in play. But now, I mean, we still had Boss's Orders available to us. We just didn't have it in hand. So, yeah, we could have bossed up the Dragapult if we would have drawn into it. I mean, in the end, I think we probably would have won that matchup, all said and done. All right, here we are going second. We are playing an Enzorarch deck, and our opponent just, yeah, they don't have much going for them. All they do is just pass. So we're going to go ahead and play Nest Ball here, grab Squawkabilly. Let's see what all is in our deck. We have both Archaludons, both Ceruledges. We are good to rock. Legacy Energy, boom. That's all I needed to know. And we're going to go ahead and I think play Professor's Research here just to draw more cards since we do have Squawkabilly. And beautiful, dude. Let's go ahead and play Earthen Vessel. Get rid of more of this energy and get more energy into the discard. I just want to focus on getting metal energy into the discard right now because I do want to play Duraludon down here real quick. There you are. Let's go ahead and play him down. And then what I should probably do is I should probably attach to the Revavroom and... Ooh, retreat, but you know what? No, we're just going to go ahead and play that there, and then we will Squawk and Seize this hand away, and hopefully we get another energy. That way we can attach and pass next turn. Oh, we do get the Revavroom. All right, I don't think... No, our opponent just concedes! I didn't even finish the first turn. Was I taking that long? All right, here we are going first once again. I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away these 2 energy just to get some energy in the discard and grab the old Squawkabilly here. Now, here's something that really sucks. We're about to Squawk and Seize away a Boss's Orders, Pal Pad, and 2 Professor's Research. Well, there are worse things in the world. We can go ahead and play down the Munkidori. I'm probably going to play the Earthen Vessel here and grab... Let's see. I'll just grab these 2 here, and I want... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and play Ultra Ball here. Yeah, and I want to put down Duraludon, but what do I get rid of? I feel like I have to get rid of another boss's orders, and I'm going to get rid of this Metal Energy. Ooh, yeah, you know, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and just grab the Duraludon, and then I can Carmine away the hand next turn. We'll attach Fire Energy to the active, just in case they go into Badoo for some strange reason here. Actually, whoa, what am I saying? we squawking seized, man. We had Carmine in hand. I was out of my mind, dude. You see me being goofy right now. Let's go ahead and play the Nest Ball, and we will grab... Do I grab another Munkidori here, or what do I grab? No, I kind of just want another... Ooh, we could play Iron Bundle, depending on what they put on the bench. You know what? That could be interesting, but let me just grab another... Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna grab the Iron Bundle. I'm gonna prepare just in case. Who knows? We could get very lucky here. But let's go ahead and end turn. And yeah, if they do go into Badoo, we can knock that bad boy out. Our opponent plays Hop's Bag, and they grab themselves a Snorlax and a Hop Zashian. You know what? I completely forgot. They don't want to go into Badoo here. You know what I mean? They want to go on a Hop Zashian. Like, they absolutely do. They can just attach to the Wooloo. They've got the Snorlax in play. They can put the Stadium in play, and they can knock out Charcadet. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why on earth I left Charcadet in the active and attached energy there. I should have attached energy to the Duraludon. What? Man, that's what I get for making some goofy plays. But our opponent does play down a Latias onto the bench. They play the Ultra Ball, and I wonder if they have... Yeah, Squawkabilly, there we go. And we're down 2 boss's orders. So we can't even boss up the Squawk or the Latias. And they do Squawk and seize away 1 Metal Energy and a Zashian EX. And they're playing the Archaludon build. So they drop the Nest Ball, grab the Duraludon, they attach the Hop's Belt to the Hop Zashian, and... Here they go. I want to know where they're putting this damage. Now, what sucks is we're kind of behind in energy attachment now. Like, if I would have attached Metal Energy to the Duraludon, then when we evolve into Archaludon, we could just accelerate energy from the discard, and then I could attach, you know, some energy to Munkidori. But, yep, down goes Charcadet. Dude, you hate to see it. So now, what do I put in the active? You know what? I'm going to put Iron Bundle in the active, because I'll probably just, you know, use Hyper Blower here. That way I have, like, a free retreat, in a sense. And we just have Night Stretcher? Ugh, dude, what does that get us? Nothing, just gets us Charcadet. Well, that's ugly. I don't want that at all. We might have to do that. Let's go ahead and Night Stretcher, and we'll get back the Charcadet, and we'll throw the Charcadet down, but we don't have a supporter for a follow-up, so we're gonna have to end turn. Oh, wow, dude, that is ugly. You hate to see that. Oh, thank God, our opponent Iono's us. Okay. I am much happier about that, and okay, yeah, we get a way out of this, because now we can just we can evolve into Ceruledge EX, right? Attach Fire Energy for turn. That is if they don't retreat the Hop Zashian. No crap. I forgot about that, what that dub wall does, man. That is so dumb. That is just unreal. Well, there they go, insta-striking, once more, putting more damage on Munkidori. Oh my god. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go into Archaludon here, and that was my only freaking, what am I trying to say? That was my only Night Stretcher. Oh man, hopefully we still have Super Rod in deck. But yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go into Duraludon here, because some way, somehow, we're drawing into Archaludon. Top deck? Beautiful, bro. You could not ask for better. Let's go ahead and play the Charcadet down. I'm going to attach Luminous Energy here to the Munkidori, because we should have enough energy in the discard. We've got 5 energy in there. Perfect, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go ahead and evolve into the Archaludon. Sadly, we're only doing 220 damage, dude. Ooh, all right. Well, no big deal. Let's go ahead and just accelerate that to the Archaludon in the active. And now, I think the answer is... Ooh, do we Carmine or not? I don't really want to Carmine here. Right, so we're just going to do this and see what we get. Jamming Tower, beautiful. Very happy with that, if you couldn't tell. And do I Ultra Ball? You know, we'll Ultra Ball away the Revavroom and the Jet Energy, and we will grab, I think Fezandipiti maybe for next turn. I also kind of want another Munkidori here, but you know what? Fezandipiti. Now we're going to take this damage off of Munkidori, put it on Hop Zashian, and knock that bad boy out with Archaludon, baby. That's what I'm talking. No, excuse me. We're going to do it off the Munkidori. And bada boom, bada bing, Metal Defender, 220 damage. You love to see it. They're not knocking us out next turn, which is outstanding. But they don't know that we are down both of our boss's orders. So that's another thing that sucks. And we do get a Dark Energy and an Earthen Vessel. All right, so Not the worst turn in the world. Let's see what they do, because they're going to have to promote into probably Snorlax here, since they do have free retreat, and they could just grab another Hop Zashian from somewhere, put that in the active, and rock and roll. No, they promote into the Latios, they attach energy to the Snorlax, and they Professor Research the hand away. Okay, now the good thing is, if they want to play Fezandipiti here, they will be bench locked, so they won't be able to play a Hop Zashian. Yet our opponent just retreats, and they retreat into the Squawkabilly. Why would you do that? Okay, wow. Yeah, interesting. I would never have done that, but it's something that you can do. So yeah, let's go ahead and evolve into Ceruledge EX. We'll Earthen Vessel away this Dark Energy and grab 1 Fire, 1 Metal. Man, we run 19 energy in this deck, and thank God we are about to cruise through the majority of it. So let's go ahead and Revavroom. I won't Carmine the hand away just because we do have Fezandipiti, and I kind of want to keep that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just Metal Defender, 220 damage, knocking out Squawkabilly EX. I wonder if they do have Fezandipiti and what's that other card I'm thinking of? Fezandipiti and Hop Zashian in hand, and they just wanted to free up space? But even that doesn't make sense, right? Like, why wouldn't you just give me a 1-prizer? Now, our opponent does promote into the Latios, and they play down Postwick, and yeah, I mean, they must be trying to play Fezandipiti, Hop Zashian, Archaludon? I don't know. I just don't know what our opponent's doing. They're obviously still playing the game, but I just can't wrap my mind around why they would go into the Squawkabilly. Nope, our opponent just concedes. All right, hey. I'm okay with that. It was probably a misplay on their end, but either which way, if they would have given us a single prizer, we still would have attacked. I mean, there were a couple mistakes that we could have capitalized on to win in the end. All right, here we are going first, and our start is, I mean, pretty good. If we just have, yes, we do. We have Squawkabilly in the deck, which is great. Now, question, do I want to attach energy to Munkidori just to get ahead on energy attachment? I kind of do, because I am seeing a Munkidori in the active, and it only takes 1 fire energy to you know, attack with Charcadet. But yes, we also get a Duraludon here, and wow, no supporter. That's not good. I don't actually like that. Let's go ahead and just end turn. Yeah, no sense in playing down the Varoom or the Fezandipiti. Now, we do see the Munkidori in the active, so this could be anything from Gardevoir to Hop Zashian to, I mean, Duraludon, or Archaludon Brute Bonnet. So our opponent does play the Buddy Buddy Poffin, which wipes Archaludon for a wave, and oh no, it's Rockruff. Lycanroc. Okay, I'm about it, man. That is, let's see. They do 40 more damage for each damage counter on our bench. We don't have a way to, you know, scoop up the Archaludon. We don't play any Professor Turos, so yeah, man, they are going to do quite a bit of damage to us. But no, Lycanroc only has, what, 140 HP? So as long as we just consistently take knockout after knockout, we will be fine. And we do have the Munkidori to manipulate damage back onto their bench from Frostlass. So that's also pretty good. Our opponent does play an Iono, and we do get the Legacy Energy, which is going to throw a bit of a wrench in their plans. I don't think they're going to see that coming. And we do get a Boss's Orders, but not a supporter that I want. Now, our opponent does play Earthen Vessel, getting rid of Spiky Energy and grabbing 2 Dark Energies. And then we have Maractus, dude. What a cool ability. Exploding Needles. I like it. Now, that's going to take damage from their Frostlass as well. And, ooh, we do see a Fezandipiti. Now, give me something I can attack with. No. I can't attack with that at all. So here's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna play the Nest Ball, and I want to grab Fezandipiti, but I think I'm just gonna grab Munkidori, right? Because we can obviously see that they're gonna manipulate a lot of damage, and whoever has the most Munkidoris in this matchup has a higher likelihood of winning. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just attach energy to the Munkidori, and then if they do knock out the Charcadet this turn, great. We'll just go into Duraludon, attach the Metal Energy for turn, and then ooh, we only have 1 in the discard, so I need an Ultra Ball here or some discarding supporter. Yeah, our opponent was thinking the same thing we were thinking. They Artisan for another Munkidori, attach energy. Okay, well, this is going to be very interesting, and they do evolve into Frostlass. All right, so now we just have to be careful about how we're going to start manipulating all this damage. I feel like we just need to pile it on to that Fezandipiti over there. And we get a Professor's Research. All right. Now, let's see what I want to do here with that, though, because I don't want to lose Legacy Energy, which is why I think I'm just going to attach that to the Charcadet and just hope and pray we get a Ceruledge here. How do we not get an out to Ceruledge? Oh my god, okay, is there one in the discard? No? Dude, that's freaking disgusting. Okay, yeah, and I mean, now we're going to have to keep the damage spread out so they don't, you know, Munkidori all that damage just to Charcadet and knock it out. So let's go ahead and do that. We will Munkidori each of the damage off of each of these Munkidoris, and we'll just spread it out. We'll put one on Rockruff here, and then we will put another on the Frostlass. Ooh, why did I put that on Rockruff? Totally should have just put it on Frostlass. But yeah, I mean, we're only going to do, let's see, 30 damage, 50, so they have to attack and knock us out. Is it worth attacking with Charcadet? I feel like maybe it is. This might be a bad idea. Ah, dude, I mean, I totally thought we were going to roll into an Ultra Ball or something, but lo and behold, I was wrong. Our opponent does the easy thing, and they start with Adrenabraining damage from the Munkidori to the Charcadet, and I'm going to assume they're going to take, yep, they're going to Adrenabrain 20 more damage from the other Munkidori to the Charcadet in the active. Now, I just don't think they are attacking with anything here, right? I don't know if they play Psychic Energy. I don't think they do. That just wouldn't make a lot of sense. And, oh, they take the damage off of Maractus. All right. They then retreat the Munkidori and go into Maractus. All right, very interesting. Oh, wow. And, oh, dude, no. So they are taking a knockout here. Now, granted, they're not taking a prize, but I feel like that is a waste of... Ouch. Yeah, that's a waste of a Legacy Energy. All right, in that case, we're just going to go into the Duraludon here. And, yeah, Freezing Shroud comes into play. We have no boss's orders. We can't Pal Pad that back. And we just get, bro, we just get a Varoom. Where are all of my supporters? Where is anything to help me out here? Let's go ahead and just play the Duraludon down. And yeah, I guess we'll just attach energy for turn. Do I want to play Night Stretcher? No, I don't want to play Night Stretcher at all. And you know what? Let's just Munkidori this damage off the Squawkabilly here. And I think we're just going to put all of this... Ooh, where to put this? Because we're only moving 50. Yeah, let's put it here on Frostlass. And, I mean, I don't know if this is right. And then we'll put some on Rockruff, and then we'll just pass. I just... Man, I cannot believe that. They have taken the first knockout. They didn't take any prizes, but we just don't have a supporter. We don't have a supporter, an Ultra Ball, nothing. Like, you give me one Ultra Ball and we're fine. And now, granted, our opponent doesn't have a lot going for them right now because they haven't attached energy and they are only Adrenabraining one time until they attach more energy. So, and good thing is we do have a lot more energy now that we can manipulate, and they do just corner us. So here we go. Frostlass coming into play. We are going to move a total of 60 damage over to the bench on the Munkidori to KO it. And the one supporter we get is the supporter we don't want. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put 60 damage on this Munkidori here. Go ahead and knock this bad boy out. I'm getting irritated with it. And now they don't have any energy in play. And Frostlass is just going to, I mean, keep churning through their deck. But we are taking the first prize. Give me a Professor Research, man. Something. I'm begging you. Carmine. Dude, I will freaking take it at this point. Let's go ahead and attach energy. No! Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, that's dumb, bro. I think my mouse died on me. Yeah, my mouse is starting to die. So let's go ahead and play the Carmine. Get rid of this energy. And look at it. Even worse, bro. We do get the Archaludon. I don't want to evolve it, though, because we won't be able to attack, so I won't even bother with that. Let's go ahead and play the Earthen Vessel. We will grab some more energy out of the deck, and then I'm going to go grab some batteries for my mouse, since I can't... No shot, bro. Did our mouse just die? Oh, okay. No, come on. There we go. It's got a little bit of life left. It has just a little bit, just a wee. I'm telling you, just move for a second, buddy. Yes, you can do it. The little mouse that could. Come on. Rumbling engine, one away. Guys, I know. Now this is getting serious. Now I'm at a point where it's like, I have to focus. I have to lock in. Let's go ahead and just end turn. All right. Boom, baby. Freezing Shroud coming into play. Our opponent does start with a flip the script, so hopefully they got something going for them here, man, because they do only have one spiky energy in the discard. No, our opponent just concedes, man. They just couldn't handle it. There was no way that they were going to come back and win that match, man. As soon as they retreated that Munkidori and we were able to start moving damage over to their side of the bench, yeah, we had that on lock. All right, well, there you have it. This is officially my new favorite deck outside of Goldango Dragapult. I mean, Archaludon being able to use that in the early game to take out some easy knockouts and use Duraludon's first attack that does 30 damage to knock out Badoo is incredible. I know we didn't have to do that, but, you know, I mean, the idea behind it, I support it, right? And it being an entirely stage 1 deck, perfect, man. You don't have to worry about TM Evo if you don't want to. Now, again, if we do get Badooed, right, we do play a bunch of Carmines and a bunch of Professor Research, right? So we do have ways of rolling into our evolution forms. And then we run 19 energy in this deck. Legacy energy, definitely the best A-spec. I don't know what else you would run outside of maybe Prime Catcher. I don't even know. I don't even want to spit, or excuse me, not Prime Catcher, Brilliant Blender, you know? But yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I had fun. If you guys did enjoy the video, please consider leaving me a like, dropping a follow, and remember, have a very, very wonderful day. Peace.